Hi there, this is John Hyman from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome to the program. This is another video for my friends in commercial real estate brokerage around the world. If you haven't checked out our website, please do so. It's where we put plenty of ideas, tips, tools, strategies, templates, all of that relating to sales, leasing and property management around the world. The website is commercial-realestate-training.com. So that's the website. Check it out. This morning I loaded another article, particularly regards a prospecting plan that gives good results in brokerage today. So you can check that out. And if you need any help with cold calling, you can also check out the other article there, a simple cold calling system that works. So let's have a look at this particular topic, the matrix. This matrix I have built through doing hundreds of workshops over the last 10 to 15 years in brokerage around the world. And there are many, many topics within this matrix which I like to share online in the YouTube channel. In saying that, I'm going to pick a couple of topics from this matrix today and just take you into some issues here that you can consider relative to your business. So I'm going to talk about the internet. As you can see, there are many subtopics here, and I'm going to choose a few of them to take you into the subtopics and to help you understand the internet from a brokerage perspective. The issue is, of course, that you promote your listings online, and that's all good. But you do need to promote yourself. You need to provide some strategy of internet marketing for yourself as a broker, an agent in your location. And there are ways to do that. All of these things here, there are many, will help you with that, but let's choose just a few. So let's go to the first one here and let's choose articles. Now, you can and should write some articles relating to the deals that you've done or the activities of property in your location, in your town or city. An article is something that you can post online in your social media. The search engines love articles and information. And of course, you can print it into a PDF form and put it up on your social media site. What I have done here is put a particular link to one site which is used by a lot of agents around the world, which is easyinarticles.com. Many agents have joined that website. It is free. It's what's called an article search engine site where you can place articles relating to your property market, providing those articles are interesting and relevant to the search engines. If you want to see what other people put into this particular website, you can check out the subject of real estate there and see what other things are there. And of course, there's some recent articles that come in when it comes to real estate. I'll choose commercial property here for you and we'll see what that does. So commercial property has lots of articles there relating to commercial real estate. So that's easyinarticles.com, and you can be an author there and put your articles there for the search engines to see. So let's go a little bit further and let's look at the fact that with your articles you can do other things with them. You can revert them to audio, to charts, to PDF, ebooks and to video. Of course, in video, you'll be posting to YouTube, and that's a good thing. YouTube is owned by Google. That will help your profile online as well. If you post to audio, you can do a podcast, and the best place to put your podcast is in iTunes. Now, the way to do that is to get a podcast service provider, and that will be something like Libsyn. I would recommend Libsyn because they're so good. They've been around a long time, and they do provide some excellent service. And Libsyn is just a site where you post your podcast, and eventually you can then post your podcast up online and post it to iTunes. So that's Libsyn, and a lot of agents use that as a podcasting portal, which eventually links to iTunes. And of course, we all know about iTunes. And iTunes, of course, picks up most of the podcasts around the world and can give your activities, your ideas in your podcast some great leverage around the world when it comes to commercial real estate. So let's go a little bit further and let's look at the topic of, we'll choose this time blogs, and we'll go into the blog subject. So you might say you've heard about blogs. Well, you can and should create a blog for yourself relating to commercial real estate in your location, your town, your city. And if you want to know more about that, I have written an article on it. and the article is at the website, which is Essential Blogging Strategies for Commercial Real Estate Agents Today. And this article will tell you a lot about how to create a blog and what you do with it. So let's say you create a blog. Where do you go to from there? Well, you need a service provider for your blog. There's two ways to go. Blogger is good. Blogger is again owned by Google, so it's free. You can create your blog and you can post your articles there in your blog relating to commercial real estate in your town or your city. The other blog provider that is very worthwhile is WordPress. Now this is WordPress.org. You would only use WordPress.org if you wanted to host your own blog site. I would probably recommend, to keep it simple and straightforward for you, to use WordPress.com. You'll get a free blog site there, and you can post your blogs there relating to your commercial real estate activities, case studies, market trends, etc. in your location. Now, both of these service providers will give you the opportunity for a subdomain. And in getting a subdomain, make sure you use a name which is focusing on your location. So let's say, for example, you live in a town or a city called Newtown. Then what you should do is choose the subdomain or the domain name, either way, which is linked to Newtown, so that search engines see the article for Newtown, so that when the search engines get an inquiry for Newtown, they can see your blog and they can refer to it. So the name of your blog is so important. Don't link it to your brand, and don't link it to yourself. Link it to your location. That's how the search engines get inquiries. They'll get inquiries for retail real estate in Newtown, or office property in Newtown, or industrial property in Newtown. Maybe it's industrial property leasing in Newtown. But the active word there is Newtown. That's why your blog name or subdomain should be Newtown something. Newtown industrial property, Newtown commercial property, Newtown retail property. That's the way you do it. That's how you work with the search engines productively. So that was the internet. And of course, there is an article there at my website, which is 6 Key Internet Marketing Principles for Commercial Real Estate Agents. This article will actually help you understand what you can do online with marketing yourself. It's quite a good article. It explains how you can get things started. So let's look at things a little bit further. I covered the subject of articles. I've covered the subject of blogs. Now let's look at one other topic here today, and I'll focus on email marketing. Now, you should be doing some email marketing into your database. That is sending out emails to your database list regards your property market. If you need help with understanding how to do that, I have written an article on that at the website, and the article is How to Attract New Clients Through Email Marketing. And this particular article will take you into the strategies around that. So you can print the article off and that will help you. But let's look at it a little bit further. What I've done here is I've given you the name of 3 email marketing sites, which are all very well proven. They've been in the market a long time and they are very, very good. So you could use any one of these, or you can use another one which you're familiar with. But if you haven't got one that you're using now, then perhaps consider some of these. They've been around the market a long time, and you can integrate your database into these particular services. Now, the first one is Aweber. They've been around for years. They're very, very good when it comes to email marketing services and solutions, and you can get your first month free, and you can then experiment with Aweber to understand how it works. And the pricing on Aweber is not expensive. It's quite cheap, and it will help you get started in email marketing relative to your database. So let's say you might want to try some of the other services there. Well, there's another one called Constant Contact. And if you try Constant Contact, then their website is, again, well proven. The first month is free and it's not expensive. You can explore Constant Contact. They've been around for years. They do things very, very well. And they'll help you understand how you can build your database email service online. Again, they've got the first month free. The other one I'd mention here is MailChimp. And MailChimp is, again, something that has a free plan to get started. and the free plan is usually based on how many particular people you have in your list. And there's the free service, $0, then you move to $9.99 a month. And it really just depends on how you do things, but you won't need these bigger services until such time as you're using it quite a lot. So that is MailChimp. That is email marketing. So in telling you about this, it's to give you some idea of how to market yourself online when it comes to commercial real estate. So what I've done here is I've covered 3 particular topics in this massive matrix regarding commercial real estate brokerage. In other videos, I'll cover other things there for you, and you can explore those other things when the next videos are posted. So, my name is John Hyman. Thank you for listening to the program, Commercial Real Estate Online, Commercial Real Estate Brokerage. Don't forget to visit the website and check out the articles that I put there every day regards commercial real estate and all the different things that you can do in commercial real estate. And I did have a template here a couple of days ago that I put there for finding office tenants in property. So that's a good article for you to check out. If you need to find tenants in office property leasing, this particular matrix will help you do that. And you can download the matrix there in a PDF form and keep it for future reference. So it's John Hyman. I'm signing off for now. Thanks for listening to this particular program, and I hope that you've got some ideas from this to build your real estate business. I'll sign off for now, and I'll catch you again very soon online. See you soon.